Yo, what's going on, everybody? Happy New Year! That's right, we back up in here. Welcome to another installment of BrickWall Reviews, the first of 2024. This is Dave, and right now it is our BrickWall Mystery Month. So, full disclosure, last year I did a whole month where I was like talked about a whole bunch of mystery movies because I was just like, yo, I like mysteries, and I really want to talk about mystery movies. And I did that last year. I had a lot of fun doing it. And in the time between so many more mystery movies that I thought about and that I actually saw came out. And so I was like, I'm going to do it again. So I'm doing it again. And most of you may be looking right now and seeing a nice colorful wall behind me. That's right. The wall is back. The wall is back. The wall is back. Yeah, we in here now. We're not going anywhere. The wall's back. All 2024. The wall is in the house. All right, I'm sorry. I'm super hyped, but I'm excited. I'm excited. It's going to be a great year for us, yo. And like I said, we started off with the theme of mystery. Y'all know, like I said, I love me a good freaking mystery movie, man. They are so fun to try to sit there and figure out who did it, who's the cause of it, what happened, to go back through the flashback and say, well, this was here the whole time. That was there the whole time. Were you not paying attention? And then when you go back and you watch the whole movie again, you say, oh, the hint, the clue, the big reveal was right in front of my face the whole time. How did I notice? But what greater movie to start off this year's BrickWall Mystery with than one of the most amazing movies, one of the most amazing mystery movies I've seen in recent times. Oh man, this is like easily in my top 10 mystery movies I've seen thus far, that is. And shout out to my friend who really put me on this movie. I did not know that this was gonna be that good, and I had to give her a props. I was like, yo, bravo, you picked in my wheelhouse. This movie here is called Susie Searches, right? And you may not know it from the thumbnail. You may not be figuring it out from when you watch and you see her acting a little bit. But let me tell you, this role, Susie Searches, the role of Susie is played by the beautiful, wonderful, talented, and just, she's amazing in this movie. She is amazing in this movie. I would have never known. I would have never known it was her unless I looked it up. I'm like, she looks so familiar. I'm like, I know that face. Where is that from? Oh, no, that's not her. And I looked it up. Yes, the actress who plays Susie is Kiersey Clemons. Kiersey Clemons, man. She is like, if y'all don't know who Kiersey Clemons is, she was in the movie Dope. She played Iris West in The Flash. The DCEU thing before that all kind of went to shit. She was also in let's see, what's something that you guys have all seen that she might have been in? I don't know. I don't really see anything else that it's like, well known that she was in. Like everybody's seen that movie. She was in Swarm. She was in Neighbors 1 and 2. She voices characters in some movies and stuff like that. She was in Flatliners. Oh, I guess she was, huh? I don't remember that face. Well, y'all will know the face when y'all see the face. Kiersey Clemons. She, man, like I said, she's in the Monarch show right now, the Godzilla spinoff. So anyway, she bodied this role, right? In addition to that, this movie stars another actor that you may know the name if you were a Nickelodeon kid growing up at a certain point. That is Alex Wolff. You know Nat Wolff, Alex Wolff, the Naked Brothers band. That's right, Alex Wolff is in this movie too. Then you got a whole bunch of other people. You got Rachel Sennott, Isaac Cole Powell, David Walton, Ken Marino, McKenna Quigley, what's her last name, girl? Harrington. It didn't show me the whole name. That's why I do that. Let's see. You got Jeffrey Owens, Jim Gaffigan, and a bunch of other people in this movie, right? So this movie, Susie Searches. I was about to say all types of things. Y'all don't understand. Susie Searches follows Susie, who's an awkward college student with a failing true crime podcast, who seizes the opportunity to boost her popularity by solving the mysterious disappearance of Jessie, a campus heartthrob. With her star on the rise, events soon take a dark turn as she digs out the truth and finds herself in over her head. I love that this here description does not spoil the big twist that is actually in the trailer. However, as with many movies that I tend to love, I encourage you to not watch the trailer. I went into this movie blind. Like I said, I didn't know anything about this movie. I told my friend was telling me, yo, you gotta watch this movie, you gotta check it out. I said, bet. I'm just gonna put it on. I'm gonna check it out. Right? I did not watch it. She watched the trailer. I didn't, right? So she already kind of knew the twist. I did not know the twist. So I'm sitting there, I'm watching it, half paying attention, thinking to myself, it looks like this is a real quirky, real bright movie. And that's the one thing. So I'm going to start there. That's where I'm going to start with my review, right? This movie is bright as all hell, right? Like, it's bright. It's a really bright movie. Like, if you're watching it through a certain lens, like I did, like I'm watching, I'm like, it's like a Disney Channel movie. It's like a quirky kid movie, like a Paramount Nickelodeon PG movie or something. Like this ain't no real like hard body hardcore movie. It's like some quirky, goofy stuff or something. Like it's real bright. Really, like the music is even kind of upbeat, like. Like it's like real upbeat. It's real upbeat, like up tempo, and it's so like, and even Susie herself is just such a bubbly girl. She's like, "Hi everybody, I'm Susie. I work here. I love this one. I'm gonna solve this mystery. Oh yeah, all right." And she is just so bubbly, like it's like, what is this? Like this isn't. So I was barely paying attention. I was like, okay, I see a lot of rapid camera movements, a lot of it's like a Wes Anderson film, not like almost, but like in like, you know how Wes Anderson like real bright and snappy sometimes. That's kind of like Edgar Wright or something like that. It's like real bright and snappy, so it's like, okay, I don't know what I'm talking, but man, so like, and it focuses on, so like taking it back, Susie, she got the podcast where she does the true crime. She talks about stuff. She talked about when she was younger, she was able to always solve a mystery before, you know, everybody else could pick on it. Like even with the mystery books, her mom used to read them to her, and she would be able to like pick out like who did it, like within like the first couple of chapters. And she got so good at it, so like she started being able to look up cold cases and kind of solve them, and you know, do her podcast talking about them. But you know, she doesn't really get any viewers or listeners, but that's just who she is. She's really bubbly, she's really bright like that. And so one day, this kid, like I said in the synopsis, this kid goes missing. And she's like looking for him. She's putting all these clues together, and she gets to the place and she finds him. She actually finds this kid, right? Saves him from being, saves him from the place he was held hostage at or whatever, and gets all these big old accolades. Everybody loves her. Everybody says, Susie, Susie, you're the best, you're the best, you're the best. But that is where things take a turn, because the twist, I didn't see that. Like when the twist happens, this movie instantly go like, it doesn't lose its color, right? It does not lose its color. It doesn't lose its upbeatness, so to speak. But it gets dark. Boy, that darkness come out of nowhere. It's like, oh, you're like, wait, huh? What? She did what? This happened with what? That is what? It's so crazy. Like it's wild. I'm like, oh my God. Like I was freaking out. I was like, yo, no. There's no way this movie is this type of movie. So as the movie progresses, I'm not gonna say what it is. Like I say, y'all got to watch it. Like really watch it. When y'all get to you, like, oh shoot. And so like the rest of the movie really is just her and just solving the rest of the mystery. Oh man. So the rest of the movie, as it carries that darker tone to it, you get to see how certain things are going, how things are playing out. This is really hard for me to talk about because I don't want to spoil it. Hold on. Matter of fact, I will determine freak. I can't. Okay, dang it. Now I was gonna go and see if it actually spoiled the twist on Hulu. Because if it spoiled the twist on Hulu, then yeah, if it spoils the twist on IMDb, rather. Let's see. Does it spoil the twist here? No, it doesn't. All right, nowhere does it spoil the twist that I can see, right? It might spoil it on Hulu, but no, it doesn't. Nowhere does it spoil that part. But like I said, if you watch the trailer, they're gonna tell you what the twist was in the trailer. Matter of fact, does it even say it on the poster? Oh, I don't know. It kind of does, but I don't know. Look, just watch the movie. All right, that's the best I can tell you. So, like I said, there is like mad, like it goes crazy. It goes off the chain. So the kid gets kidnapped and everything, and it's like, It's so like the way the rest of the movie plays out is really, really great because like after you get past the first twist, it's really just all about okay, well, how are you gonna get out of this? And things constantly, escalate until at one point, Susie is. And I can tell you this part: Susie is confronted by somebody who is batshit crazy, and she has to get herself out of that situation. And when she gets herself out of that situation, the very end of this movie, the end of this movie, please stick around to the end of this movie because everything in this movie, every twist, every turn, every close call, everything. It's like, wow, okay, maybe this will not turn out so badly, right? Maybe what we have happening in the climax of this movie is just going to be it. The very last 3 seconds of the movie, the last 3 seconds, 1, 2, 3, 3 seconds of this movie blew my mind because for all of the covering close calls, crazy stuff that happens, there was one big old slip up. And it was a big old slip up that had me going crazy because as soon as she figured it out, the movie ends and you are left like, yo, I want to see how that goes down. This movie was so fun. It was fun to watch. Like I said, at first I wasn't really into it, and I get it. Even rewatching, I was like, okay, this beginning is really bouncy. But even when you get it's still really good. Like when you get to the first twist of the movie, you're just like, at that point, you're locked in. And it even happened when I watched it this time. I got to the first twist, and I'm locked in. Even though I'm setting stuff up for the review tonight, my brain is still locked into what's going on the screen. So that really speaks to how great this movie kind of ties it back in together to what was happening. This was a good movie. Now, I'm going to say, if I had an issue with the movie, there are certain things that are kind of brought up but aren't really resolved, right? Like, there's a lingering plot thread that I will kind of tease you about. There is a character in this movie that I don't know. If y'all told me she ain't exist, I would believe you. If y'all told me that this particular character was a figment of a particular character's imagination, I wouldn't argue that it wasn't. There's a lot of things pointing towards particular character being a figment of a particular character's imagination. And I'm just not going to say more than that. I'm not going to say more than that. But just know, if y'all see it how I saw it, I wouldn't argue with you if you say it. Matter of fact, if you watch that movie after this review, let me know down in the comments if you think that particular character is a figment of that character's imagination, if you catch on to it, right? It's a great movie. I really did have fun watching this. And let me tell you, I really praise Kiersey Clemons' performance because, like I said, Kiersey Clemons, first of all, she's a very beautiful woman. Second of all, she's a pretty damn good. I like the roles that I've seen her in. You know, I haven't seen her in much, but I've seen her in. I do enjoy her screen presence. And this, they made her masterfully and respectfully, they made her look dorky. They made her kind of geeky. They ain't make her so hot, like I said, she's a woman. They ain't make her like all that, like they ain't like glam her up, but like you buy that she's this awkward, like not introverted, but like this like she's just this off person. You really gather that she's the type of person that would do this and would be in this position that she is as she is in this movie. And I enjoyed that. I really, really enjoyed that aspect of this film. I have nothing but good things to really say about this movie. I really enjoyed it. Like, this is a movie that when I got done with it, I looked at my friend and I said, I just gave her a round of applause. I said, because you got me. I said, you got me. I said, this is the type of movie I'd have called you about and said, yo, you got to watch this. And so, I love movies like this. I love when movies take these crazy twists and then the situations just escalate. And then, like, you get to the end is like really crazy. I love stuff like that. Like, look at my reviews for Wolf Like Me. Look at my reviews for Dolores Roach. Look at my reviews for anything else that I sat there and was like emergency, where I sat there at the end and was like, what the fuck? Like, it's really great. So this movie's great. It's rated PG-13. Yes, it is. You can watch this with your family, with your kids. You know what I'm saying? You can watch it with them. I probably wouldn't go when you're younger than maybe like 7. So you can watch this like 7 and up, maybe like 8 and up. Like, yeah, about 8 and up, you can watch it with them. You know, it's no like real like crazy blood, cussing, sex, and all that crazy stuff. It's none of that. It's really, you know, it's really good. Like, and the twists just keep coming, and it's a really fun movie, I thought. So my rating for this. So critically, and this is where I was a little disappointed, but I can kind of understand, but I was a little disappointed. This movie is 51% on Rotten Tomatoes and 6 out of 10 on IMDb. I kind of understand it because, again, like, this is a movie, for as much praise as I give this movie, there are some things that just kind of lacking. Like, it's not as gripping at first to start. The bubbliness kind of make it like it kind of gives it a tonal disadvantage to where it's like you don't know what kind of movie you're really watching until you get to it's like the darkness parts of it. It's kind of like, okay, I mean, yeah, I like it, but it's like it's something like it could have used a different, like, the tone could have been a little different, you know, like it wouldn't have hurt to have a little tweak here and there. But I still thought it was good. I thought it was great. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the performances. I enjoyed the mystery. Like I said, it's so hard. With these mystery movies, I will not talk about like the big twist in it unless it's in the synopsis or something like that. Or it's easy to talk about without spoiling bigger parts of the movie. Like, but I feel like to really grip you into this movie, I have to tell you, I cannot tell you the first twist because I went into this blind and I had the time of my life when I hit that first twist. I said, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck? What? And it just threw me off. It threw me off. Honestly, it threw me off. And I want you to have that same experience. So that's it. But as for my rating, I give this movie, I give it a, also, heads up, rating system might be changing soon. I don't know. Still trying to work out the kinks with that. So stay tuned for that. But anyway, we're going to stick to our regular 5-star rating for right now. So out of 5 stars, I give this a solid 4.5 stars. It was so good. Like I said, the takeaways are, it's just like, you don't really know the tone that you get when you start it. And it's very, very bubbly. I don't mind bubbly, but goddamn, this thing is bubbly. And that's goddamn, not the other way. But but yeah, I definitely give this a 4.5 out of 4.5 out of 5 stars. It was enjoyable. I love this. The twists were good. The ending was good, but it does leave a lot of certain questions unanswered, and it does leave a lot more for you to want to see. But check it out. It's now streaming on Hulu. It is called Susie Searches. Shout out to the entire cast and crew of this movie, and make sure you check it out. And shout out to you for tuning in. And I hope you have a prosperous year. This is only the beginning. Let's go. 2024, we up in there. We got a lot to do. Mystery Month is just starting. I'll be all over all platforms. So make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, formerly known as Twitter, and here on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel, hit that like button down below if you enjoyed this review, comment down below if you got some thoughts, and just, you know, enjoy your life. You know what I'm saying? I hope this year is prosperous for you, and I hope that we can bring you entertainment that you enjoy. Oh, and follow us on Twitch as well. Life's BrickWall podcast and game streams are increasing. We want you to see all of that. So tune in. Thank you guys for tuning in, though. Until next time, be easy, stay breezy.